friends, NatureGlo here. Ooh, it's been a minute since I've gone live, and I'll be honest, I just couldn't do it. That last few weeks in Slab City were just kind of nailed me a bit, and my phone would overheat every time I would, go live, and it was just so frustrating. So, well, I've left Slab City and I am in a fairly nearby mountain town. I'm not going to give the location until later, just for safety reasons. So yeah, I'll put it in my title when I get back to Slab City. So I haven't even combed my hair this morning, but it looks okay. Can't really tell. It drives me crazy actually to not comb my hair first thing in the morning. So you want to watch me comb my hair? Probably not. But so during this stream, I'm going to share a couple of wonderful brunch. I'm going to have brunch here on video and share a really cool fruit that I found for free. So yeah. I could see myself. So this hairdo is so simple. I just have to literally take a razor to my head like once every 3 weeks now, because I learned how to do a really close shave. So basically I took the razor guard off and I was able to shave my head without the stupid razor guard. So that was exciting moment. I thought I would cut my head, so I was afraid to do that. I didn't know any better. I've never shaved my own head or cut my own hair before. Well, that's not true. That is totally not true. That's all I've been doing, is cutting my own hair the last 15 or so years. So I had long hair, longer than this, and I would take my hair and just cut the ends, and that was my haircut. And I do that every few months. I'm gonna throw these hairs away outside. Don't leave me, I'll be back. All right, so yes, the Slab City heat, it definitely got to me. I'm not gonna lie, I was challenged. I was aiming to keep a positive attitude throughout the whole summer, and I did a great job. And even at the bitter end of summer, and summer in Slab City, folks, is not completely over. Just because we're on the heels of fall, I think it's September 20th or 21st is the autumn equinox. I'm pagan, so I like to use the right terminology. Oh, thank you for giving me that thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up. That really helps, the channel viewage here. Yes, so, yeah, I was maintaining a relatively positive attitude, but I just needed a mini vacation. So literally, I will be going back to Slab City soon. I just needed a few days to get out of the remainder of the excessive heat, get up into the mountains nearby. There's mountains nearby, so I got up into those and decided to visit a small mountain town, do a little street docking, as we call it in the nomadic community. And I tell you, I literally climbed up the mountain to this little mountain town and slipped right into a spot as though I knew right where to go. It's like the universe just guided me right in. It's just a little back neighborhood road, peaceful and quiet. Just hear the crickets cricketing at night. Nobody bothers me here. I keep a mint clean. I make sure that I'm never throwing out trash or anything like that. And also in town, there's a porta potty. I wish they had public showers like they do in Europe, I hear. But America doesn't do that. They force us to, buy a motel room and shower that way. You have to pay money for a shower here in America for the most part. So, yeah. But we nomads, we don't let that bother us. This is all I need for my shower. A bowl, a washcloth, apple cider vinegar, that's my soap, and water. Bam. That's it. I could show you how I wash my face because I didn't wash my face yet this morning. Why don't we start off with that? As I tell you my story about my adventures. Whew, it's getting hot. Wow. It's 77 degrees in here. Why am I feeling hot? You know what? I've been having hot flashes. My body's like confused because I'm used to like at least a baseline of 100 degrees. And now it's like kicked off my menopausal hot flashes or something. I even slept hot last night. It was like 67 degrees in here. And I'm like sweating with a sheet and a small blanket. And I had to keep kicking it on and off because I kept hot flashing. I was like, ugh. It's like it was bringing Slab City heat with me. I was like, stop it, body. Come on, enjoy these cooler temperatures. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna fill my bowl with water. And I don't even need that much. Let me show you. Okay, and then get our handy dandy apple cider vinegar. I usually use Bragg's. It's a good brand. I like it. It works for me. Swisha swisha, so the mother gets swished around, that slimy mass that's in each bottle, which I'm hoping doesn't come out, but that's okay. Just a little bit, and then I just swish it around. Recap. I'm actually on a slope here. The whole van is cockeyed. But and I'm also under a tree. Look at this. Look at that. Ah, green. I'm loving it. Okay, and then I dip my washcloth in, get it nice and wet. Squeeze it out. So this is how I bathe when I don't have access to a hot spring or a shower. It's funny looking at myself in the camera while I'm washing my face. And let's give it a good scrub, a gentle exfoliating scrub. I love washcloths because they're so easy to wash out. And, you know, they have exfoliating properties. Get behind those ears. La-di-da. Clean my neck. So, and then I rinse it out. I usually do it twice. I don't have my glasses on. The screen's reading something, but I can't read it right now. So this year, now that I have my benefits in California, I need to go get my eyes checked, and I need to get fitted for new glasses because my sight is dimming more and more every year now. I'd like to get LASIK, which would be so great. And also a good thing to put in the water is like a drop of essential oil, like tea tree, to someone's car horn alarm. Okay, they fixed it. I've had that happen to me twice now here, but I can't complain. It's not like being in a parking lot in Walmart where a frickin' car alarm goes off like literally every hour at least. Maybe not, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but multiple times a day. Most annoying indeed. So, yeah, I'm really getting in there, getting a good face wash. I don't know, I just do this for my whole body. You know, this is the old-timey way of bathing. So there's no excuse for nomads, you know. We can stay clean, folks. In fact, I think this is even, I mean, I guess nothing beats a soak in a hot spring, a natural hot spring, in my opinion, with a nice healthy outflow, carrying the dirt and oils away. But this is not bad. I've done this for months at a time and have been able to maintain very good hygiene, you know. Just scrub, scrub, scrub. So where are you good folks coming from? I don't see any chats yet. Wow, 12 people in this live stream. Welcome. All right, so I'll give you a few hints about this small mountain town, but I don't want to give any good hints that might give it away. Okay, so it's only 2 hours from Slab City. It's not far from San Diego. Those are the 2 hints I'll give. And for safety reasons, I'm not going to verify if your answer is correct. Just check back when I change the title of this video to the name of the mountain town. And it will belong to a series called Places to Visit near Slab City, because Slab City residents need a break from Slab City. You know, I don't care where you live in this world, everyone needs a vacation from their, well, I can't speak for everybody. There's some people that never leave their hometown. I was wanting to explore the world as soon as I could walk. I was running out the door down the road. Okay, so now, yeah, so that's how we bathe when we don't have access to a shower. Okay, so now I want to show you what I found nearby. Look at that. You know what that is. Oop, chats are coming in. Burka Bunch, welcome. Happy Thursday. Oh, you folks are in Ontario, Canada. That's awesome. What are the temperatures like there for you? Right now it's 77 degrees here in my van. I think it's like 72 outside. It's always warmer in my van because I have such good insulation. Sarah Jane is in Wisconsin. Awesome, welcome. Cast Iron Connie, welcome. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, Cast Iron Connie. I like your name, that's so cool. All right, so now I have my empty bowl and I'm going to rinse it out with alcohol, because now I'm going to rinse my free bounty of plums that I found on the ground under a plum tree here in town on my way to the porta potty. Did I tell you I scored? There's 2 porta potties here in town freely available to the public, which is wonderful. That is really amazing. So I've been utilizing that to take care of, you know, going to the bathroom, as we all need to do. Okay, so we clean the bowl with alcohol and a paper towel. Burka Bunch says it's 74 degrees. So I am watching this video in horizontal and the chats for some reason are vertical. So you guys are able to see me all right, right? I'm not sideways, am I? That's really annoying that the chat is vertical. No worries. I'm not the punctuation Nazi, so. Okay, so we clean this bowl really good. since food is going to go in it, Give it a good dry. And when I'm rinsing things out, like fruit that's been on the ground, I will use apple cider vinegar again. I swear on it is a fabulous cleaning agent. I wish I could take you on a walking tour around town, but people don't like it when they see you with a video camera running. They get offended because, you know, people don't want to be on camera on YouTube, and, you know, I can't blame them. But today I'm going to go to a little small independent bookstore in town. I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to go hobnobbing in some shops. And I'll be releasing those videos when I get back home to Slab City so you can learn more about the small town I'm in. I'm sideways? Really? Okay, so it never turned vertical. Okay, how's this orientation? Is that better? YouTube made some changes recently, and it's a real pain in the neck. I can't turn my camera horizontal. I like to video horizontally. Okay. Thanks, YouTube. Please fix your controls, your horizontal control for live streaming. Well, at least we got the orientation correct. It's still... All right. All right, so now, hopefully this will be better. To do some real finagling here. Okay. All right, well, now, let's see if I can show you what I'm doing. Trying to do everything I want. So now I'm putting the plums in the bowl. And they're definitely dirty. So this is my brunch, part of my brunch, and I'm gonna have cold pizza that I bought at a nearby brewery. I don't drink alcohol, I don't like it, I never have, which I'm thankful for because alcohol causes a lot of trouble for people. But this brewery had some great pizza, and I love pizza. So now we're rinsing the plums. And so I was trying to reach up and grab some plums from the tree, but they were all firm and hard. So the fruit that falls to the ground is usually the indicator that they're ripe enough to be eaten. They're so beautiful. I love the color of plums. Look at this. Look at this color. Isn't that beautiful? Aren't they gorgeous? All right, so this one got split open, so I'm gonna check for insects. Okay, so that one's good. Oh my goodness, they're so good. Have you ever had fresh plums straight from the tree? It's a heavenly experience. So this will give me enough fiber to push my pizza through my tubes. My digestive system. So I'm one of those people that my digestive system is hypersensitive, and I absolutely have to have constant and continual fiber. Otherwise, I'll easily get constipated. It's been a problem since my mid-20s. So I'm gonna eat these plums with my pizza. Pizza and plums. Mmm. They are delectable. I mean, that beautiful color. Nature's bounty. Okay, so now I'll show you my pizza. It's cold pizza. It's gluten-free, but I'm able to eat dairy. So this is the margarita. This is blue cheese with mozzarella and chicken. I'm gonna go for that one first. Mmm. See the chunk of blue cheese? It's a nice brunch. What did you folks have for breakfast? So how I discovered the plum tree, it's right by a motel. The motel that I didn't drop hundreds of dollars for to have this experience. It's ridiculous. You have to be very wealthy to travel, you know, in luxury. Okay. So yesterday when I was at the porta potty, I came out of the porta potty and I noticed a man with his hands in the air under a tree. And I realized after a few seconds, oh, that's a fruit tree. I wonder what kind. And at first I thought, well, maybe he's homeless and, you know, needs something to eat. Doesn't have a vehicle to live out of or whatever. But I came back later and I saw the tree laden with plums. And I didn't get any. I just looked and observed. And then this morning, on my way to the porta potty, I found plums on the ground. And I thought, ooh, I don't want to eat any off the ground. Could be dirty, could be whatever. But I found one sitting on some stones, which looked clean enough. So I dusted it off, and it was nice and squishy, perfectly ripe. And I ate it, and it was like, oh, it was perfect. No bruises, no holes from insects. So I was sold. Okay, so how I would describe the plum tree. This tree, laden with fruit, is about 30 feet tall. No, 20. 20-ish feet tall. The girth is about 15 feet. That means the width of the branches. The leaves are about this size. Very thick, dark, shiny green. Not super dark. Kind of a medium to dark leaf color. So I'm going to do a separate video about the plum tree. Show you the plums on the branches and give you that experience. It'll probably be a short, like most of my videos. It is very good. Burger Bunch, do you have a favorite pizza? A favorite kind of pizza? All right, so let's talk about Slab City. Okay, Sarah Jane, you're not sure if plum trees can grow where you, whoa. Let me see. You're in Wisconsin. It might be too cold for plum trees, but I don't know. You know, if they're in a greenhouse, although that would be unusual to have a tree in a greenhouse. Yes, pineapple and bacon pizza. I love it. I'm loving this margarita pizza. So margarita pizza has basil, tomato, fresh tomatoes, mozzarella. You like my t-shirt? I definitely got lost. Actually, that's not true. I have a very good compass. And I use Google Maps to get here. Oh my goodness, the drive here through the desert was really beautiful. Unfortunately, I had to wait until the heat of the day. I left El Centro. El Centro got to 112 degrees. I waited till it was down to 105 degrees when I left. I left Walmart in El Centro and came here. So I got like an hour and a half of daylight to travel in, and I had never been that far west of Slab City. So it was a feast for the eyes. Hello, Tafrel. I'm not sure I understand your question. Are you asking where I'm at? I am in the United States. I'm in California. And welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for watching. Yes, I've taken a 3-day vacation. So how it worked out is normally I only have 2 consecutive days off for my job at the Salvation Mountain as a docent. If you're not sure what a docent is, it's a tour guide. And if you're not sure what Salvation Mountain is, check out my videos on my channel. Do a search under videos, and I have a plethora of videos growing about it. But basically it's folk art of this gigantic mountain built inside of a mountain, created by Leonard Knight, who lived from 1931 to 2014. And when he died, before he died, he set up a nonprofit. And the nonprofit has been protecting the mountain. So the mountain is made up of adobe that he mixed with clay and straw. And then he reinforced it with 20 layers of household paint, all in bright colors. And the mountain has the message of God is love, and a whole bunch of Bible verses like John 3:16. No, I'm not a Christian. I'm pagan. There's a variety of people with various worldviews that work at the mountain. Some Christian, some not. But the whole idea is that we protect the mountain. It's a national monument. So that's my job. I'm a tour guide / security, watching over the mountain, greeting visitors as they come to visit the mountain. So be sure to check out those videos. They're really interesting. And I moved to Slab City in January 8th of this year, with the intention of living there full time. I had no idea I'd get a job in Slab City. That was truly miraculous. I wanted to get my online teaching business going. For those of you who don't know, I have an online platform called NatureGlo's eScience, where I provide math and science online courses and curriculum for homeschool parents and classroom teachers. So I have a separate channel called NatureGlo's eScience. You can check that out if you know of anybody that has children, or if you have children and might be interested in some online math enrichment or complementary math, like if you already have a math curriculum, if you're a homeschooler, or if your child is in a classroom setting. 𝐵𝐼𝐻 is the name of my online course, and it's a mathematics history journey, weaving in connections with math and nature, math and science, art, architecture, technology, with reinforcing projects and activities for the kids to do at their own pace and their own choosing. They choose to do the projects and activities that they want to do for the course. 𝐵𝐼𝐻 is year-long, and I also have a marine biology online course. So, quick shameless plug, check out my channel. My website is NatureGloZScience.com. I have a live chat on there. You can reach out to me at any time if you have questions about any of that. Yeah. Was not expecting to do that, but that just kind of came out. Yes, Salvation Mountain is a 𝐵𝐸𝐾𝐿. You wrote, it's a welcoming place for all. Is that a reference to Salvation Mountain or Slab City? I would say yes to both. Slab City can be persnickety. We do attract all people from all walks of life. Some people with good intentions, some people with bad. Just like any city or town in the world, humanity is humanity, with its good, its bad, and its ugly. So I scored very well. I have lovely campmates in Slab City. We take care of one another. We watch out for each other. We helped each other survive through the summer, so we have that special bond now, which is really unique, where we kept each other from dying. True story. All right, so I'm doing a recap of my journey, my Slab City journey. So I first heard about Slab City when I did van life, starting in 2013, my first year on the road. Yes, that's right, 𝐵𝐸𝐾𝐿. As always, you have to have good intentions towards the community, and the same for Salvation Mountain. Yes. I came with good intentions. I came with the intention of helping to build a, help build community in Slab City, which is what I'm doing. Salvation Mountain is a unique opportunity for me because it gives me, it's like the gateway to Slab City. Most people come to Slab City to see Salvation Mountain from all over the world, with the most popular visitors coming from Asia, China, Japan, Korea. I have yet to meet anyone from like Thailand or Vietnam, but we also had a lot of visitors from Europe, especially from Germany and Italy this summer, because that's a popular time for them to get vacation time off. Nice float switch, yes. Slab City and Salvation Mountain are great bucket list places to visit. So I have had I'm using my water bottle to stand my phone up. It's really annoying. Well, I'm cockeyed here where I'm camped, so the my phone stand is following gravity, basically. All right, so let me take a break from eating so I can actually talk. Oh, it'd be wonderful to meet you, �𝐼𝐻 bunch, if you can get down here. The best time to visit Slab City, honestly, is starting the end of October. There's a motel nearby, unless you have an RV. You know, you can rent a motel. RV camping can happen for free in Slab City. And I can give recommendations if people meet me at the range. So, and I am happy to meet people that, you know, watch my channel, but please don't show up at my camp. Not that anyone here would do that, but I just like to put that out there. But I prefer to meet people on Saturday nights at the range, and I will aim to be there, knock on wood, every Saturday. But you can at the very least meet my campmate, Dreamcatcher. You can always find her at the in the parking lot of Salvation Mountain. Janice says, I'm interested, we'll have to go to lunch, etc. Yes, I start by meeting people at the range or at Salvation Mountain. But if I'm not there, and I don't give when I work for privacy reasons, yeah, the range is a good place to meet. So let me tell my story here. So I came here in January with the intention of moving to Slab City indefinitely. I wanted to live there indefinitely. But I was told by Cornelius Van Gogh, whose channel I follow, and you can check them out on YouTube. Be sure to check them out. They have been a Slab City resident. They had been for 7 years. They were the librarian. We now have a new librarian who's been there for like 3 or 4 years now. So Cornelius said that I should do like a 2-month trial. So I did that with flying colors. I met the right people, settled in, found my camp. And during the months of May and June, I had help from campmates and a camp neighbor build my shade structure, or vanport, over Evergreen Queen, because I knew that I wouldn't survive the summer unless I had shade. And most Slab City residents, I don't know how or why this is, do not have shade over their structures, but it makes like a 10-degree difference. And when it's 120 degrees out, you don't want to have that temperature 130. Believe you me. So it was an absolute necessity. And then as July rolled in, the excessive heat, the worst excessive heat this summer has been in July. That was when, for the first time in my life, I felt 123 degrees without air conditioning, without any kind of swamp cooler. So I literally saved my own life by wearing, and you've seen me in other videos where I was wearing a blue hand, like it looks like a hand towel around my neck, washcloth, wet washcloth on my head, a pan of water at my side, and a Bauer fan. Let me show you my fan that I survived the summer with. So see the red fan there? That's my Bauer fan. It's on right now to keep airflow going in here. But that's how I survived. That's literally what saved my life this summer. And electrolytes. I did a home brew. I had bone broth My favorite is Bare Bones from Grocery Outlet. 1 packet a day. That was enough. Literally, the Bare Bones powdered bone broth got me through the worst of summer, July. And I ran out of that, and I couldn't get back to the Grocery Outlet to get that again. So I made my own concoction of apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, maple syrup, coconut water. Oh, I did get a soup bone broth liquid, but it had a lot of fat in it. It was kind of gross. I finished that off. I don't want to get that again. It was a cheap Walmart knockoff brand. Yes, Janet, corn is the best. Oh, cool, Burka Bunch. I didn't realize that you were following Cornelius too. Awesome. So I survived July. August was surprisingly cooler than July. We had a fairly mild August. Now I think the highest temperature was like 115, wherein in July it was 123, and the average in July was like 113-ish. And then September, sliding into September, oh, let me back up a little bit. Mid-July, my friend Dreamcatcher, together with another one of our friends, they set up a cooling center with an air conditioner and a gigantic, huge, I can't even put the dimensions in this vertical view, massive swamp cooler. So not every afternoon, but most afternoons I was in there in July, parts of August, and sliding right into September. We hung out on the bus. So that was a lifesaver and gave our bodies great relief. But I have friends in Slab City that have had no cooling whatsoever. So yeah, it's definitely been tougher on some people. There have been people that have died, over 10 people. I don't know what the actual numbers are, but there were days where first responders, followed by the ambulance, were coming in, taking, people to the hospital. I knew one of the people that I knew, Special Ed was his Slab City name. He died. He was in his 50s. I don't know. If I were to guess, most of the people that died did not have a shade structure. I'm telling you, the shade structure is a lifesaver in Slab City. If I didn't have a shade structure built before summer hit, I was going to leave. I wasn't going to stay. And anyone thinking of moving to Slab City, don't even think about it unless you have a shade structure first. And try to get air conditioning. But it's literally thousands of dollars to run an air conditioning because you have to have enough solar. Or, okay, so I guess you could run it with a gas-powered generator, but it's still going to cost like $1,000 a month to run them, the gas. So the cheapest way in the long run is to get like 8 solar panels and 10 lithium batteries, and that's going to cost like $5,000 or something at least, unless you can get a really good deal on all of that stuff. So I don't have that yet. And I'm still trying to decide, how long term do I want to be in Slab City? I'm not sure. I'm committed to working at Salvation Mountain for the year. And while I'm doing that, I'm building up my online teaching business to support me and living out of my van and being able to travel again. So my goal at this point in time, unless things change, is to fill my 1-year commitment to Salvation Mountain. I have a new coach, and she's in Canada, and she's really good. So she's been helping me with my online marketing. So online marketing, I'm a teacher by trade. I'm not a marketer. So the biggest challenge for me making money with my online business has been getting the word out there. you know, for 8 years, I have been spinning my wheels. I think I literally had 9 months where I actually was making barely enough money to get by to support myself in the van. But that was a big motivator for me to move to Slab City so that I had a safe landing place for me in the van while I figure out marketing, getting my courses out there. So now I have a coach, and she's helping me with social media marketing. And I joined a platform called Indie Ed, and I put my Math Art Live and my Math Art self-paced online course on there. So if you know of homeschoolers or schoolers interested in marine biology and math art, check out my listings on Indie Ed. Indie Ed is the word indie, I-N-D-Y, capital ED.com. And I am NatureGlo's 𝐸-Science. I think I'm up there as NatureGlo's 𝐸-Science too. That's my company name for my K through 12 teaching. So, yes, so I'm going to be going back to Slab City soon, very soon. So I have to be back for work on Saturday morning, and I need to be back in time to get my van back ensconced behind all the shade structure stuff and shade cloth. So when I get back to Slab City, it's actually going to be cooler than when I left it. It's going to be in the low hundreds to upper 90s. That, my friend, is cool for Slab City this time of year. That's a decent cool down. And the evenings are supposed to be in the 70s and even 60s, I saw. So we'll have cooler nights for more comfortable sleeping. That is bearable. And that finally is us coming out of summer, I hope. Sometimes I'm told that September can slap us around, so just I'll have to, you know, just keep an eye on the weather. So that is what's happening. If you have any questions, go ahead and chat them in the chatter there. I'm looking at my food, wanting to take more bites, so I'm gonna have another plum. Oh, I have a couple of things for you today. I have a new t-shirt shop. Check the link in the description. Check out my t-shirt designs. I have a Slab City inspired art shirt. You can get them in different sizes and different t-shirt designs. So yes. And also, if you want to join my online community, it's part of a platform called Ko-fi, link in the description. You can either support this channel with a one-time donation or ongoing membership. All those details are in the description. So I'm really excited about Slab City in fall. The long-awaited fall. I'm excited to get back to work as a Salvation Mountain docent and begin to see more and more people flow to Slab City, starting with Salvation Mountain, meeting people from all over the world. I also meet people that are interested in moving to Slab City, so I'm going to be on the lookout for people that I share vibration with, let's put it nicely like that, to give them direction, friendly direction. And yeah, just leave it at that. And I'm really excited about going to the range on Saturday nights and mingling with the new people that are interested in living in Slab City full-time, and building up a really truly great and awesome community that is welcoming to, you know, the world. Helping to build up the art community. I'm just very excited to be in Slab City, and I'm really glad that I took this opportunity to step away from Slab City and Salvation Mountain, take a little vacation. I don't often take vacations, but I think it's really important, and I earned every bit of this. So yeah, and I'm going to be taking some more short trips, like short day, one or day trips in the future, and I'll bring you along for those adventures, because there's a lot to see around Slab City too. So yeah. All right, I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye-bye.